Cosmic Armada Wolf Nara back to bring you another Jujutsu Kaisen live reaction. And you know what I'm saying? Gojo broke out with the Toji top. Okay, we had our brickety break, man. I can't wait, man. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button with that domain expansion to show me. You're not third grade sorcerers out here, man. We got special grade sorcerers over here on the channel, man. So show me your special grade sorcerer by hitting that subscribe button with your domain expansion and turning it red. Hey, man. Make sure that bitch say subscribe, bell on. But anyway, again, like, comment, subscribe, because again, if this does well, I will continue to do it on the channel. But if it don't, then hey, man, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get started with chapter 222. Is there a title? I don't see a title. All right. My sincerest apologies. No matter how hard I tried, I was unable to find your last finger. After delaying the fight with Sukuna. So Sukuna is missing his last finger? I'll accept whatever punishment you bestow upon me. Rest easy. I'm sure the last one is in Gojo Satoru's possession. Is that so? Well, that's my hunch at least. After all, Gojo Satoru only managed to stave off that brat's execution by proposing it be delayed until after he consumed all my fingers. It's hard to imagine that man simply twiddling his thumbs and waiting for the axe to fall. I imagine he has long since stored away one of my fingers, effectively delaying the execution indefinitely. Hey, man, you know, he said, hey, man, my student, he's gonna live his life, man. We're not finding that finger, man. Love to see. I see Sukuna with the deductible, you know what I'm saying? The deucing. Got the deductible. Hey, man, my man's going crazy right now. He going, you know what I'm saying? He said, hey, man, he pulled up by himself, man. Start whooping ass. Yeah, he's not the type to let things go the way it goes. It's always him manipulating something. Because I feel like just like that goes hand in hand with what Sukuna said earlier, where you have to or Gojo said earlier, that you have to be some level of insane. Sukuna has said you have to be selfish beyond belief if you want to really be like get to the pinnacle of strength. And so the fact that Sukuna kind of knows what Gojo's gonna do, because it's kind of one of the things that Sukuna probably would do himself, because when someone is in power, when someone's in power, their greatest fear at that point would be to lose all that power and be helpless. And so there we go. If yuji execution went through, Gojo, even if he was as strong as he was, he can't go beyond Jujutsu sorcerer hierarchy, or the way the foundation of the world is set up anyway. So that's fire. Sees himself in Gojo. That man, he disgraced me in front of Lord Sukuna. Not just once, but twice. Damn it. Even after using my reverse kick technique, the wound still hurts. Hey, man. So you're not... All hands, man. All hands on deck, man. Not healing that, man. Pure hands, man. Don't stress about it. I can easily make up for one finger worth of power with this. Cool. To think it'd be a Shinbutsu mummy. Kenjaku? No, Tengen. Is this meant to be ironic, or is it... So what exactly is this mummy? So he said, I can make up for one finger's worth of power with this. So this is literally only as strong as one Sukuna finger. That's fire. So he's gonna ingest this? Or is it Kogane? It's been 19 days since the Culling Game has began. How many players have died by curse technique removed? They never entered the colony. A total of 61 players. Would you like to see the list? Nah, it's fine. Was it the thought of dying that frightened them, or rather the thought of killing someone else? Probably neither. Those 61 players simply lack intuition. After all, once Higuruma Hiromi added his rule, they could have avoided both of those scenarios. The people of this country have convicted themselves that they have no control over their own reality, even with their lives are teetering on the brink. And I love how you see the cliff right there in between. You have like the stability of the grass, but the chaotic nature of the ocean being sown. And then you have the middle ground of the cliff, pretty much the drop from stability to chaos. I love that little symbology, that little imagery right there, you know what I'm saying? hitting. Okay, I see you, Gege. Not even one has the courage to put their own life on the line. But if their hand is forced by someone else, they have no choice but to take action. It always begins with a single step. Only then can you make steady progress towards your own ideals. I hold nothing but contempt for those who are unwilling to take that first step. After all, when there's no hope left, death is always an option. I'm talking to you, Tengen. Damn, so it's just 3 of us left. Well, there is also that idiot. That's true. I always thought Nanami was the type that would survive one way or the other. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? Nanami is dead, so why are you still breathing? Is how that sounded to me. That's just how low of your opinion is of me? Yo! Bro. Yo, we've been waiting for Gojo to come out so long, and I'm just loving this dialogue between these different characters with them. Ichichi, you still have a monumental task to perform, right? Make sure to give it your all. Mr. B Sticker still alive? Wait! On topic of Nanami, it seems like Ino has something to say to us. Body game. Gojo, Satoru vs. Ryoma and Sukuna reincarnated body. There have always been underworld arenas where customers who were on the outskirts of Jujutsu society would come for betting matches that were just barely legal. But after the laws were revised after the Shibuya incident, the clientele base for those services has drastically increased. Without betting, I can now earn a steady $5 billion by selling pay-per-view broadcasts. I don't know if I've ever been so grateful to have this ability. Big sis, let's find the crows up with this. So wait. Who's throwing hands at Yuji? Can he headbutt him? Flips that nigga? That should be a good enough warm-up. It's about time for you to get a handle of this, Itadori. Yes, sir. So for Itadori to get a handle of what? What's going on here? Like he's training this slaw who tries to avoid fights so he doesn't die. Mentaiko, don't worry. I told HQ about what happened to your arm so that they would assign me to the mission to exterminate Itadori-kun, but I never told him about it. Salmon. That's right, that was solely on Sukuna. He does not bear any responsibility for that. Salmon roll. Thank you. I'll be putting you to work. The fuck is... Well then, right, December 24th. All right. Well then, while you're busy fighting Gojo Satoru, I'll hunt down the remaining players in the Culling Game. You couldn't be gone soon enough. Hurry up and go. What was I to do? If I had left Sukuna Sata, I have been killed by Satoru Gojo. Exactly. I knew it, man. Slaw. That man. You came out the front. I thought you wasn't supposed to exist. If I came out the back. Came out your back pocket, little nigga. But even if that weren't the case, I had no intention of making a move until today. If Gojo Satoru loses, so the others from Jujutsu High, particularly the heavy hitters led by Akotsu, can't afford to leave your battlefield today. Oh, you got Maki. You got Yuta. You got my nigga Kari. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to shoot, you know what I'm saying? Shoot some crafts real quick. Wait, Hakari, you gone. The only opening they have to beat Sukuna is right after this fight. I'm off, which means I'm free to move as I please. Do your best. Make sure to come back alive. Doesn't really feel right, does it? This nigga still got the Tim's on. Yeah, up until now, winning has always been a given. Nigga said up until now, nigga, we was the main characters. Just they even got her trash ass with them. Wow, trash. I'm talking about with the piercings that goes down like that. Oh, his trash ass, whichever one. Just can't seem to really work up the feeling to be worried on cheer him on or cheer him on. Kelp. I think he'd be happy about it regardless. If he replies like with something like that's a given, I feel like I'll beat him to death before he even faces off against Sukuna. Bro, this is a different. Oh! Bro. The scarf. The scarf. Bro. Bro. The seriousness of Gojo's face, bro. The seriousness of Gojo's face is, bro. Sensei, your curse technique is in the way. He said, give it your best shot. Yo, the arrow smack in the back of the goal. He's smack in the back of the goal. Put him on your back, King. Put him on your back, King. Wait, did Inumaki kick him in the ass? Did Inumaki kick him in the ass? Get your ass on, nigga. Wait. Go get him, stupid blindfold. Prove to us that you're more than just a pretty face, Salmon. If it gets too rough, I'll tag you out. Win, Gojo-san, Roger. The battle between the strongest begins. It's about to begin. Bro. Oh my god. So now I think that that Shibutsu mummy is gonna give him more than enough power, like more power than just one finger. I don't know. I wonder how it's gonna fare up to Gojo, you feel me? Because I feel like Gojo, yes, during this fight, he's not gonna really be trying to kill Sukuna because he wants to have Megumi back. And the reason I feel like he still hasn't given up on Megumi is because Gojo is selfish. And with selfishness, he believes he can have everything at once. And one thing I feel like that happens with people is when they try to hold everything at once, they tend up letting everything slip between their fingers from holding on too tight. And I hope that nothing bad happens to Gojo because he's putting all this weight on his shoulder, you know. And hey, I would love to see it. We even seen like the situation now, like they said we don't know if we're gonna win. So that's fine. We see, I guess he had a conversation with the guitar guy already. I just really got that. And you can really see like the sensei vibe. Like this is what Gojo's actual personality is versus how he is when he's around the people he care about. Hey man, this is definitely a solid 8 for a chapter. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of this live reaction. I know this is kind of shorter than the ones I've been typically doing, but anyway, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to show more support. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we on that last stretch of JJK, bro. We may actually be on that last stretch, and it kind of feels surreal. Anyway, it's been your boy Wolf Nara. I'm out. Designing drugs and guns on my city after, pray for the lack of